That water was cold on Penguin's place this week, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, killer whales are very adaptable. It's below Antarctica.
Until about 2 decades ago, scientists didn't know that there were actually several different varieties or ecogroups of killer whales. With effort and observation, however, we discovered that there are actually 10 distinct ecogroups, each different in size, behavior, diet, lifestyle, and appearance. A striking characteristic of the orca is their black and white skin. This camouflage is called disruptive coloration. In a murky environment, this coloration can make them difficult to detect. Killer whales are counter-shaded. The top surface is darker than their surface underneath. From below floating up, they blend in with the light from above. From above, looking down, they're invisible against the dark lights. Killer whales are warm-blooded and breathe air just like we do. Killer whales are the largest members of the delphinidae, or dolphin family. As you can see, they have impressive physical characteristics. Orcas have keen eyesight, both above and experience a variety of natural killer whale behaviors in the Orca Encounter today. We asked our whales to replicate natural behaviors such as breaching, spy hopping, and tail spins. While awe-inspiring and entertaining for our guests, these behaviors are also essential to maintaining the health and well-being of the killer whales of our planet. Much remains to be understood regarding our science program. One thing we do know, however, is that across the globe, they face real challenges as the general health of the prey populations and habitats on which killer whales depend suffer due to changes in the environment. In just a few moments, you'll encounter SeaWorld's killer whales and learn even more about these fascinating animals. As the most widely distributed mammal on Earth, the killer whale is uniquely positioned to represent the beauty, power, and fragility of the ocean.
Hi everyone, my name is Justin. On behalf of the Killer Whale Training Team, I'd like to welcome you to Orca Encounter. Being a part of SeaWorld's mission is more than just a job. We're proud of what we do, and it's a privilege for us to care for, build relationships with, teach, and learn from these amazing animals. Now more than ever, we're honored to share our relationships with our whales and what we've learned with all of you. Now we all recognize a new way of doing things. We're all wearing face masks and social distancing. We want to thank you for your patience and cooperation as we safely navigate this process. At the end of today's presentation, we ask that you please remain seated. Our operations ambassadors will be on hand to assist in the safe and timely exit of all of our guests. But for now, we hope you'll enjoy Orca Encounter!
The waves roll in.
off their size, speed, power, and problem-solving abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care about our natural world, and today we're excited to share their story with all of you.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
We're going to see all of that today and more. These and other behaviors provide an environment that's full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today you'll see our whales do behaviors together in unison. Synchronizing their movements and working as a team strengthens their social bonds and helps make them the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is Orca Encounter, but they're more commonly known as killer whales. Our 5 whales all have their own names. Their names are Katina, Nalani, Malia, Trua, and Makayo. Makayo is our youngest at 10 years old, followed by Malia and Nalani, who are 14. Trua is 15, and our oldest is Makayo and Nalani's mom, Katina. She's 44 years old. Katina is the matriarch, or the leader of our pod. Our whales trust us. They take an active role in their own health and well-being. Through positive reinforcement training techniques, we teach them husbandry or healthcare behaviors. One of the first things that we teach our whales to do is called a fluke present, where they present their tail flukes to the trainer. We'll demonstrate with Makayo and Trua here today. So not only does this allow us to get a great look at their entire body, but it's also going to give us access to blood vessels, which are very easy to see on the white undersides of their tail flukes. Our veterinarians collect a voluntary blood sample at least once a month, and the whales are taught to stay calm and relaxed throughout, just like this. Now this afternoon you'll see us giving the whales nice tail rubs, back massages, even massages on their flippers. They have very sensitive skin, and this is a great way for us to reinforce exceptional behavior and for us to build our relationships with our killer whales. Now blood samples are just one way that we can make sure that our whales are staying healthy. Another important diagnostic is weighing the whales. We weigh them every other week, and we're able to do that by asking them to slide their bodies up and out of the water onto a giant killer whale size scale that we have in one of our adjacent pools. We'll demonstrate the slide out today. This is Makayo on the right hand side at 10 years old. He weighs about 4,400 pounds. Trua on the left is our biggest guy. He weighs about 6,600 pounds, and both boys are still growing. But you'll notice that the portion of their bodies, from their dorsal fins to their tail flukes, it's in the water. It's a very strong body part called their peduncle. It weighs several hundred pounds, so without the water we wouldn't get an accurate weight. To solve that problem, we simply ask the whales to lift their tails up and out of the water. Good boys. This way we can make sure that our younger whales continue to grow and our adult whales maintain a healthy body weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt. For the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Hey, we're over here on the left-hand side of the stadium. Observational learning and mimicry play a critical role in the life of a killer whale. From the moment they're born, they learn necessary life skills by watching and playing follow the leader with their moms and other whales, And our whales play quality leader with us too. So we're gonna put that to the test for the entire left-hand side of the stadium today. Everybody on the left-hand side, make sure you're wearing a mask, please. And everybody stand up. You folks up top too, stand on up. Very good, okay. On the count of 3, we're all gonna put 2 hands up in the sky and wave hello and see if Trua can mimic us, okay? All right, I think he's ready. 1, 2, 3, 2 hands up, wave hello. So you can see he was paying very close attention to you. They are super curious animals. Our whales frequently can be seen spot hopping or even jumping completely out of the water to get a better look around. We'll demonstrate that with a jump over at the stage. Okay, when Trua does his jump, let's give him a great big cheer! We're going to teach you a signal for a breach behavior. What you're going to do is put 2 fingers out in front of you on the count of 3. We're going to swipe towards our left shoulder, okay? Everybody ready? 2 fingers out in front. And 1, 2, 3, and swipe. Very good. Okay, so this is called a breach behavior. And breaching is one way that killer whales can communicate with each other. It's basically their way of making their presence known and saying, I'm here. Everybody, look at me! All right, how about a huge round of applause for the whales out in volunteers? Good job, everybody! SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on many of the mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we know that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is about 17 months. That's information that would be impossible to obtain out in the wild. Some information, though, can only be gained through field observation. That's when SeaWorld works with our partners, like the Norwegian Orca Survey and NOAA, to further our knowledge. Killer whales are powerful animals, and perhaps the best example of that power that we've seen is when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from icebergs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales eat the fish together with swipes of their tail flukes.
So killer whales create ways to hunt, and they use their tail flukes to stun prey. Here's a demonstration. For our whales, it means a fun activity session, but for all of you, it's time to get wet! amazing athletes. They can eat several hundred pounds of food every day. In the wild, their diets vary depending on where they live and the time of year. Unfortunately, overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having a serious impact on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make,
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador for the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable. The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable. Don't give up. Be inspired.
we can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming, but together we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect.
So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written.
And there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
in the stadium, several sections at a time. These different colored flags are going to come to you. When the flag is waved, that's your cue that it's your turn to leave. We ask that you please exit one row at a time, and again, thank you for wearing your mask today. We're going to start with some upper sections. I see a white flag, a yellow, a pink, another pink, a blue, another white. Everybody in the lower sections, I promise you, this takes less than 5 minutes if we do it correctly. We're doing it for social distancing reasons so that we don't have a couple thousand people all leaving at once. Are you guys having a fun day at SeaWorld today?
Yeah!
Alright, that's what we're after here. Who got splashed by a killer whale today? Who got wet? Alright, a lot of you guys. Good for you. This water is cold water. It's about 52 to 55 degrees. It's salt water.
Okay, I actually needed that. My neck was getting a little hot.
Either warm it up or cool it down depending on what exhibit it's going to. Killer whales thrive in cold water environments.